Avius. Hey, Gluck.
Yo,
Yo, what's going on?
what's up? What's up? You know what, L? It is so ironic that you're talking about this. It is so
Why?
ironic
Why?
because I went on a date like yesterday. Okay, like Friday night, Saturday morning. That's how long the date lasts. Listen, okay, went
Mm-hmm.
on a date with this chick. All right, listen, she asked me out. Right, went on a date, and before she asked me out, she told me I ain't gonna give you no pussy.
Uh-oh.
Right? That's what she told me. I swear to God, she told me that shit. And I was
Oh,
like,
let's
ah,
keep it clean though.
huh?
Let's use other words.
Oh, I'm sorry. She
That's
said she
cool.
don't give me no cutty. She said she was gonna give me no cutty. Now we started talking because she seen that I worked out. She was like, oh, we could work out together. Da da da. And then she's like, who? Let me give you my number. So I was like, all right. And she gave me her number. And then she's like, oh, I ain't gonna give you no pussy. And I was like, all right, that's fine. You ain't gotta give me no cutty. And then she was upset about me saying that, by the way, which is anywho, long story short, let's make this long story short. So we had sex. We smashed, right? We smashed. It lasted Saturday morning. We was drunk all night. Anywho, it's good that you're talking about this hygiene joint, right? Because
Mhm.
her coochie, it didn't smell right, bruh.
What?
It didn't smell right. It didn't smell right. Um, we went out to like some cheap spot. Went out to like Fridays or something, right? Um, shout out to her because I paid and then we went out. We went to another spot. She bought some drinks. Anywho, listen, we ended up having sex in the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I it smelled a little bit before in the car. I guess it got worse as time went by. You know what I'm saying? Now to be fair, this chick was black and like Spanish. She was a mix of things. I didn't know what the hell she was. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, we had a sex, right? And it wasn't as bad like I had to hold my breath. It wasn't that bad, but it was still enough for you to, get going back to this hygiene joint. It was still enough for you to notice. You feel me? Like,
Yes.
listen, listen, she's a bit of a wild chick. She's a bit of a wild chick because we started having sex in the parking lot, right? Like I
Mm-hmm.
pulled over to like a little dark spot. We started having sex in the parking lot, and then we stopped because there was people walking around, right? And so when we stopped, you know what this chick started doing? We
What?
chill for a second. She started playing with her pussy, like in my car, like playing with her shit. And I'm looking at her like, God damn, like I'm intrigued, but I'm like, you can't wait, huh? Like I'm intrigued, right? And like she was really going, like playing with her shit, playing with her shit. And I'm just staring at her with the weird look with my mouth open, like, you not gonna wait? Like, she just kept going, going, going. So I was like, I might as well oblige. So I tried to help her. I tried to put my finger where it was at. That was a bad mistake, right? Because I
Mm-hmm.
came up and my hand smelled like fucking bacalao. It smelled like,
Oh
it ain't
God.
smell. You get it? Yo, this
Oh
just happened
gosh.
yesterday. It happened yesterday. I should have got like yesterday night. Right. Anywho, um, so after it cleared out, we started having sex again. I was happy about that. You know, she was wild. Like I sat in the front passenger seat. She was outside the door. She was sitting on my shit. It was good. It was good. I ain't gonna lie. Anywho, then we like, you know what? We might as well finish up at your spot. So we went back to her spot, right? And her father was home. She got kids. This chick like got like 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, I gotta
Wow.
wait for the kids to go to school. So I'm in the car waiting. I still smell a little bit because of her. Anyway, I'm in the car waiting. I damn near fell asleep. Morning happened. I was drunk anyway. So anyway, after the kids left, after her father left out, I went into her apartment and we started. Listen, she started sucking. Listen, she started sucking
Hold
my
on.
joint,
Wait,
right?
wait, wait.
And
Okay, okay. You keeping it
this
clean.
is the
Okay.
point I wanted to bring up. This is the point. Besides everything I said, this is the point. She started sucking my joint after her coochie stink. And you know what's You know what she said? She was like, "Oh, I could taste you on me. I could taste me on you." You
Oh
know,
my God. Can you hear me?
yo,
Because I just put, wait, hold on.
yo.
Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Because I just put on my headphones.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, Molly, what's your take on that whole
Wait,
story?
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. She was tasting it. Now, shout out to the chicks that taste they coochie off of your your dick. Shout out to that. But my thing is, you don't smell how bad it is, how bad you are coming off on me, and you're sucking the joint. Now, you know what she told me on a date? She told
What's
me,
that?
"Oh, she said, oh, if you show me some paperwork, I'll go out in the car and I'll suck you off right now." I was like, paperwork? What type of paperwork are you talking about? She talking about STD paperwork. So I'm thinking, oh, this chick either clean or she think I'm dirty at the time. So I'm like, I ain't got that, but that didn't matter because she still was blowing quickly. You feel me? Now, now, I it's funny, like you said, it's funny that you bringing up all this hygiene joint because she sort of was talking about all of that after the fact. Oh, I'm clean. I keep the house clean. The house is really working clean, but I ain't gonna go into all that. But it just, it's just I didn't see no tampons or nothing, thank God. But hey man, she's a trooper. Her coochie wasn't the best smelling, but she's a trooper. She sucked the balls and everything. She a trooper. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna take her to the beach this time so that we can get in the water. Like I'm gonna go to the beach with her like next week or something, so we get in the water. That way, the most that's gonna happen is maybe some Atlantic Ocean gonna be on her coochie. Nothing crazy. You
Oh
feel
my
me?
goodness.
That's what I'm gonna plan on doing. But you got it.
This is a crazy story. I don't even know where to start.
Yo,
Um,
that's just normal at this point, man. These hoes do not. You gotta tell them like take a shower prior, and you gotta tell them, man. I don't want to be. I'm gonna have to be that guy with her, but not right now since it's still new. Listen, anyway, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
well, I know that Molly had wanted to say something to you. Do anybody else on the panel, Classy? Do you have anything to say about Glock's story?
Well, nothing per se to say about a story because I believe everything you said. You have a lot of females. It's almost equivalent to a girl that's overweight that she gets turned down by the guy that she likes. What's the words that usually come out of their mouth? Well, I know somebody that wanted. There's always going to be some guy in the same situation. If a girl has a nasty VJ, she knows
Hmm.
there's going to be some guy out there that's going to take it. And that's why she feels that she doesn't have to put in any work. That's why you have a lot of these females out here just smelling nasty. They know somebody's going to take it. It's just equivalent as let me use I don't mean to use her name like Kendra G show. You notice all her guests, they're not very well presentable. They talk manly, they're aggressive. They don't know
Hmm.
how to
Yeah.
present themselves like ladies, right? They
Right.
know, and some of them got 3 or 4 kids by 4 different men. They know some, maybe the guy that they don't want. I mean, maybe the guy that they do want don't want them, but they understand there's somebody out there is going to want to mess with them. And that's the reason why they feel like they don't have to put in work in anything.
Mm-mm, they don't. They
And
don't care.
it's very sad too, but at the same time, nothing to his story. But at the same time, I'm just saying what he's saying. He's telling the truth because I know a guy. I remember one time he told me he had met a girl. He went out with this one girl, and he had sexual intercourse with this one girl, and her vaginal canal had leaked out some yellow substance.
Ugh.
And what he told me, he said he didn't care.
What?
He just had to get it off. And I'm like,
Mhm.
I think that's crazy irresponsible because I'm like, stuff that I saw in the hospital, like, oh God, I'm like, you sure you want to go on with this? You lucky you still have your penis left because you don't know what that could have done to you.
Right.
That
Oh,
could have been an STD.
classy, classy. I hit it raw too.
Oh my God.
God
This
bless
is
you.
I
just
hit.
getting
But
getting
okay,
worse and
so
worse.
then that's where it goes back. Well, then I have to compare his story into what I'm talking about. These females knows that somebody out there is going to hit it.
Yeah. Well, I think
Raw.
Molly has something to say. I think Molly had something to say about Glock's story. Go ahead, Molly.
Yes. First, I thought like they, you should after situations. um, they should be using the bathroom to urinate all the bacteria and stuff out just for hygienic purposes because, all that penetration, it's pushing bacteria in there. So first thing they should do is urinate that out, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speak to
Yeah,
your point, Molly. That's females do say that. They say, well, the vagina cleans itself, and I'm like, right, but you still have to clean it as well.
that's true.
That's why I try to tell these females it's not just to like up and go, like, okay, I'm clean, I can go about my business. Not saying that you're wrong, but I'm saying a lot of people, you have a lot of females who will just leave it at that, and
Yeah, that's an excuse.
they'll never really do any real maintenance work.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, that's an excuse. That's an excuse to not do it. Yeah, that's a fact. They be saying that. But hey, yo, hey, listen. I was gonna eat her coochie too, cause I'm a gremlin like that. I was gonna eat her coochie, right? But I couldn't, nigga. I was gonna do it.
Yeah, but
Hey,
why did
if you was smelling good, huh?
I don't understand why you did it more than once if
Did
the
what?
first time it was, well, you know what you did
Bruh, bruh.
more than
We
once.
was in the moment. We was in the moment. We was on like 3, 4 shots of some white Hennessy. I don't even know, bruh. I was on a mix of things, and we was smoking. Yo, I don't even think I nutted. I didn't even nut. My penis went in limp mode after like 5 5 hours breakup in between. You know what I'm saying? Being drunk all night. Yeah, I wasn't gonna last. I wasn't gonna bust. But she started sucking. She started sucking it, and my joint got so sensitive. I had to tell her to get off. She was upset about that. But I was like, I can't. It was sensitive, like when your clitoris gets sensitive after a chick nut. It was like that. I couldn't even do no more. But it was a good night though. It was a good night.
Wow. All right,
Hmm.
well, Blue, you have anything to say about his story or anything about this topic?